rangi misena la kachi beru lerim kachi sumchina chama toru tiseda tigomi tsanzara in tiseda tisuni tenlu rangi laba chuse kholore gopdi kanyawa kelche di beule pise lebeka zonam ja chichi zamling gyakab leshichi na tarchap joyi mi titan semi chuse kholotsu du gyakab nale nanden bediye mi Disuge gongche nildam jibjangap chile gochukdi tongta kechinga simge panabe yeble rara sose ombabda tindi jicho chobe yise shuni jiba chembachin timpu thomdi bulu chuse kholoka shenle thandi dumda chi thomdi dekhoja sa ho chembachin lamgi talu kelwang dingchim yo tholo yise shuni
喂安内没说喂哪一没说
Kuzazampula and welcome to Do You Know Your Child Season 4. I'm your host Cho. Did you ever wonder what matters most to your children? Did you ever wonder about your child's safety? Many parents today want to give their children every opportunity they did not have. This thinking can have positive effects both on parents and children. Your child should feel secured around you. The secured parent-child relationship is very important to help him or her build positive relationship with you in the future, to help discover his environment and to promote the child's mental development. In our last show, our participants made some commitments. Let's see how well they're doing.
On this show, I promise to eat vegetables and I will try to eat more and more.
Now that he has promised he would maintain his balanced diet and he would stick to other vegetables as well. I'm seeing since he's promised he would change his eating habits. I'm trying to feed him with other vegetables which he did try and eat. I hope he can overcome that.
A child can feel insecure if there is lack of attachment from parents, and this might result to risk of depression, aggression, and emotional disturbance. It's very important for you to express yourself. Let your child know how you feel about him or her. Let your child know what you believe and why. Invite questions from him and answer. This will help him form his own views and opinions. Let your child help. If you ask help from him, you're not only teaching him to be responsible, but also getting closer. Let's welcome our first participant.
Hi, my name is Kinzang. I'm 11 years old. I study in Kurthang Middle Secondary School in class 5. And this is my mother, Sonam Wangmo. She's my mother as well as my class teacher. She's my sister Yanki. She studies in class 8. She works really hard in her studies. This is my dad. Her name is Chandra. His job is in Ukene Academy to teach the student. He teaches commerce.
Welcome to Do You Know Your Child. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Sonam. I'm Deki mother. I'm a teacher in Kurthang Middle Secondary School.
Oh, what subject do you teach?
I teach English.
English, okay. And tell me something about your family.
My family, well, my own family, I have two daughters. One is studying in class 8 and the same school, and one is studying in class 5. My husband works in Ugin Academy.
Yeah.
He's a commerce teacher there.
Oh, okay, you're both teachers then?
Yes.
Is it because teaching and parenting have a lot in common?
Yes.
Do you think it helps to be a teacher and a parent at the same time?
Oh yes, it does. Yeah. Yes, teaching, I mean like parenting is a very tough job actually, but because I'm a teacher, I have to handle so many children in a day, so it helps me a lot because I get to know so many things about children, and I also get to learn how to handle them.
So teaching, when I go to school and I teach so many children, I learn so many things from them, and I come back home and then I can apply those things to my children also.
You've come here with your youngest.
Yes, youngest daughter.
Tell me about her.
In the first place, I did not know when she registered herself for this show.
Okay.
And when I got a call from the vice principal, she was telling me, your daughter registered herself. She was doing her Zonka exam, I think, when she registered herself for the show. So I told her, like, let's wait for some time, let your exams get over, and then we can talk about it. But she's very interested in this show. I think she really wants to know how much her parents know her.
And we'll find out today.
She's a smart kid. She's good in studies also, not very attentive, but she's quite clumsy, and she's quite careless also. She tends to take things for granted, usually. And at times, she's very complacent about things. I always try to tell her, like, being a girl, you have to be careful. Quite lazy. She does not like doing housework and all. But then anything that she does it with perfection.
Oh, okay.
Whatever she does it with perfection.
I see.
And then there are so many things she does not do.
But when she does something, she
yes,
finishes it.
She finishes it, yes, she does
Okay.
it well.
All right. So I'm going to explain to you the rules. I have 10 questions here with me. I'm going to ask these questions to you first. Then I'll ask these questions to your daughter later. You'll tally the answers and you'll have a score. Okay? All right. Here is your first question. If I give your daughter 500 niltram right now, what would she do with it?
Usually what she does is, when we give her pocket money and all, she does not use her money. If she wants to buy something, she always looks out for, her dad or me who would spend on her.
You have a smart daughter.
Yes, 50-50 chances.
Of either saving it or spending it on
spending
food.
it on food, especially chips and all. I think she'll buy that.
Okay. All right. Question number 2. If I told your daughter that she can have any pet, any animal as her pet, which would she choose?
Puppy.
A puppy?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Do you have a pet at home?
I don't allow. She really wants to keep one, but I don't allow, because
Why is that?
she's quite lazy. She would not take care of it, and then the whole thing would come to us.
I know.
So I tell her, the day you become responsible for the pet, you say, I'll take responsibility, I'll get a pet for you.
Okay, all right. So a dog, a puppy.
Yes, a puppy.
Question number 3. How does she help you at home at all?
She does, not voluntarily, but I have to tell her that your duty is to do this. You will wake up in the morning, and especially on Sundays, you'll clean up your study room and all those, and she does that.
Okay.
But she will not do it voluntarily, saying that, let me help you. So I think it's because of her age also. She just likes to laze around.
Yeah. And I think this is the right time. And it's okay if the child doesn't volunteer to help at this age. It's just that as a parent, we can't give up on our child, and we have to keep insisting that they learn these life skills. Next question for you. What does she want to become when she grows up?
Actually, she tells me, I want to become a teacher like you.
So she does really look up to you then.
Yes, she
And
says,
her
like,
father.
when I grow up, I would like to become a teacher. No?
She would want to be a teacher. Question number 5. Who is her favorite person in the world at the moment?
Maybe her father,
Okay, you think why so?
because her father always listens to what she says.
All right. That's why. That's a good reason. All right. Question number 6. What is her favorite color?
Pink. Pink is her favorite color. She likes purple also, but normally when she chooses things, it's pink.
Pink. Okay. Question number 7. What is the color of her room?
Green, almost lighter than this green.
Okay. All right.
Not exactly.
Next question. Who is her best friend?
Kinlipida.
Question number 9. Her favorite fruit?
Oranges, mango.
Okay. Last question. Where is her favorite place in the house?
In her room,
In her room.
with her phone.
Okay, all right. Well, you have answered all the 10 questions. We will now have your daughter here, and I'll ask these 10 questions to her. Okay? just finished talking with the mother. We will now have the daughter with us. All right. How are you doing?
Fine.
Fine, okay. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Kinzang Deki. I study in class 5 in Kurthang Middle Secondary School. I'm very happy that I came in this show.
I am so happy that you and your mom, you're both on the show. I have asked your mom 10 questions about you, okay? I'm going to ask these 10 questions to you. But before that, and I was just thinking you are too tall for your age. Are you the tallest in your class?
No.
No, there's someone taller than you?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of them or just few?
There are almost 5 of them.
Oh, okay, as tall as you and some taller than you. Wow. So, what do you guys eat to be this tall?
Potato fry and dal.
Oh, dal is good. Dal helps you grow. What is your favorite subject?
Science.
Why science?
It shows me how our body part works and so many things that I have to learn.
Oh, okay. Are you ready for the questions that I have here?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Question number 1. If I gave you Newton 500, what would you do with it?
Things that I needed for class 6.
Oh, are you excited to go to class 6?
Yes.
All right, so you'll buy stationery. That's really good. But if I say, your mom and dad will buy the stationery for you, okay, I want you to spend this 500 just for you, what would you buy?
I will save it and not buy.
Ah, okay, all right, very smart. Question number 2 for you. If I told you that you could have any animal as your pet, which animal would you pick?
Dog.
A dog, why?
Because it looks after a house.
That's true, all right. What are some chores at home that you're capable of doing?
Putting the books in their bookshelves and cleaning my dining room.
Okay, all right. What is your ambition in life?
Doctor or scientist.
Oh, why?
I want to make some things to let the people don't have to go to the doctor.
Oh, okay, wow. So you want to be the kind of doctor who wants to come up with cure for diseases so that people don't have to come to doctors. Very good, all right. Let's go to our next question. Who is your favorite person in the world?
My parents.
And why?
Because they support me, care me, and give the things that I really want.
Oh, okay, all right. Question number 6. What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Why pink?
Because it really looks good at me when I wear pink
See,
clothes.
all right, that's good, that's good. Question number 7. What is the color of your room?
My color? Yellow.
Yellow?
Yellow and light blue.
Okay, all right. Question number 8. Who is your best friend?
Kilibida.
Question number 9. What is your favorite fruit?
Orange.
Orange, all right. Last question. Where is your favorite place in the house?
In my room.
Well, you have answered all the 10 questions. We will now take a look at your mother's score, okay? If I give your daughter 500 Newton right now, what would she do with it?
She does not use her money.
I'll save it and not buy.
If I told your daughter that she can have any pet, any animal as her pet, which would she choose?
Puppy.
Dog.
Does she help you at home?
She does.
Putting the books in their bookshelves and cleaning my dining room.
What does she want to become when she grows up?
Actually, she tells me I want to become a teacher like you.
Doctor or scientist.
Who is your favorite person in the world at the moment?
Maybe her father.
My parents.
What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
What is the color of her room?
Green.
Yellow.
Yellow?
Yellow and light blue.
Who is her best friend?
Kinlipida.
Kilibida.
Her favorite fruit?
Oranges. Mango.
Orange.
Where is her favorite place in the house?
In her room.
In my room.
I have your mama's score with me. Let's take a look at the questions your mom wasn't able to answer correctly. The first one was your ambition in life. If you weren't going to become a doctor or a scientist, what would you become?
If I could become, I would become a scientist.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay, fine. Your mom said you would want to be a teacher.
Sometimes I like to write on chalkboard, so they think that I like to be a teacher.
Ah, okay, all right. I understand. I actually went through your phase. I loved, because we look up to our parents and our teachers so much. And for you, your mom and your dad, they're both teachers, right? So I can completely understand that phase you're going through, whereby you want to write on the chalkboard and they think you want to be a teacher, all right? But doctors and scientists are just great ambitions, and so are teachers. So, but your mom and your answers don't tally, so we don't get a. Your mom doesn't get a point. The other question was the color of your room. Now, who is right?
It's like blue.
It's like blue. She's going to be adamant with her answers, and because this is her show, this is her show, so she has the right answer, and you don't get the point. So your mother's score is 8 out of 10, and that is a great score, I think. Right? Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay. Are you happy with your score?
Yes.
That's an excellent score, I think. All right, we'll go to our next segment.
I'll have to be more understanding.
Okay, all right. And in what field? Like, how are you going to try and be understanding?
Growing up a girl, parenting a girl is a very difficult thing. I mean, like, you'll have to think in every step that they take. You're always, there's that insecurity that always surrounds you. You're very protective about your daughter. So sometimes what happens is the daughter, in the process of, she does not understand my insecurity and why I'm protecting her, and in the process I think I end up suffocating them somewhere or the other. They feel that I don't give them much space, which is when I reflect, sometimes reflect on the things that I have done, then I realize, like, yes, maybe because when I was growing up and when my parents did the same thing to me, I also went through the same phase, but then now I understand why they did that.
Yeah.
So I think I'll have to be a lot more understanding, because the world is changing, things are changing. So I'll have to give them a little more space.
I agree, and that is a very mature commitment from you, parenting. Now for you, I want you to pick one of these and give it to me, okay? All right. Okay, so this is one of the suggestions for you from your mother, okay? It says, be mindful and attentive. All right, what do you mean by that?
She's she might not like this. She was already telling me yesterday, please do not tell things. Yes, but still I would like to tell her, like, she's quite clumsy and quite careless.
Okay.
So I would like her to be more careful, more attentive and more mindful. She tends to take things for granted. She tends to take things very lightly.
Yeah.
If she does not score good and I tell her, like, you were not very careful with the spellings, if you were quite careful, because I'm her English teacher, so when she is not careful with her punctuation, I tell her, like, you were not careful with this, if you had been more careful, I would have awarded you the marks. And then she tells me, no, you look at very minute things also. That's what she tells me. So I think it's not that she does not know, she has that knowledge, but then she tends to, like, take it very lightly and thinks it does not make a difference, which she will realize only later in life that it does make a lot of difference. So that's what I would like to tell her, not to be careless, not to be complacent, and if she knows something, to do it with perfection.
So, on that note, do you think you can try and be a little more mindful a little more careful, and a little more competitive and hardworking. Do you think you can do that?
Maybe.
Why maybe? Is it very difficult? No, I want to listen to your explanation too. Is it very difficult?
Yes,
Yeah.
because I've get used to with those.
Yeah, I agree. You said you are 10 years old, right? You took 10 years to become the person that you are. And you're a beautiful person, both inside and out. And I'm not just talking about the heart, but you're in your head too. Okay? But the thing is, your mom and I, we have lived double your years, right? Double your age, if not triple, right? And we have taken so much, and we're still trying to improve, because there is room for improvement for your mom, your dad, me, all the old people. Okay? So if we can improve, you are just a bud right now. You definitely have the space, energy, and the time to improve. Okay? And it is important to work on yourself. You want to be the better person, right? No one wants to be the same old little girl, right? You want to grow up into a better person. So do you think you can do that? You can try. I mean, I think trying is the best remedy here. You cannot guarantee, okay? But trying is just fine. So you can try, right? So we're done with the commitment. We now go to with love, okay?
My dear girl, you're one of the best things that has happened to me, and your presence in my life has been incredible. You're almost 11 now and a pretty smart girl, and it awes me to see you growing up and gaining lots of wisdom. Parenting with you has always been an enriching experience, and I feel so privileged and proud to be your mother. There are a few things that I would always want you to remember in your journey of life. Since you are a girl and growing up, let me tell you foremost that the truth of beauty isn't in being tall and thin, but in being a good human being. If you are beautiful inside, you will naturally look beautiful outside. Never stop working hard, no matter how smart or intelligent you may be. Learn to discipline yourself and don't wait for others to discipline you. Always carry the right attitude, believe in yourself, and don't ever give up. Always remember, nobody is perfect, but we all have something we could always be better at. We all make mistakes, but the most important thing is to take responsibility of our actions and make sure we don't repeat it again. Lastly, know that you will always be loved, and looking forward to see you grow and flourish in life. Love you, Mom.
All right. I'm going to take that beautifully written letter. I'm going to do something special to this letter, okay?
To my dear mother, thank you so much. Thank you, Mom, for all your support and staying by my side. I know you work so hard to give me and my sister a very happy life. Sometimes you scold me, but I know it's for my own good. I know I'm so lazy to do my housework, but you guide me and I become better and better every day. You tell me what is right or wrong. You gave me food that even a world best master chief can never make. So I'm really lucky person to have mother like you. And I'm really grateful you brought me up like this, where I can say I'm Kinzang Deki, the daughter of my great mom, Sonam Wangmo.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'm going to take that letter, but I'm going to keep this letter with me with the show, okay? Well, with that, we're going to go to our next segment, which is the last segment where I get to give you lots of gifts, okay? The first gift that I have for you is this. It's a Titan watch, all the way from Thimphu, and this is for you for coming on the show, bringing your parent here, and being an adorable, adorable guest. So this, with the watch, I have this book titled Coming Home by Pema Yudin, written by a young Bhutanese girl. I want you to read this and be inspired. Two books by Tashi Pem, How Old is Pema, and My Friend Tashi. These are both autographed. His Majesty Jimmy Singye Wanchu, The King Who Gave Everything by Sangye Tenzin, also autographed. The Egg in the Orchard by Louise Dorji, and a couple of books from the Ministry of Education just for you, okay? The last gift that I have for you is a very special gift. You wouldn't have been able to do this without the help of your mother. So this is the letter your mom just read to you, and I'm guessing this is your first letter to her. All right, so you're going to take good care of it, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And on that note, I want to thank both you and you for coming on the show. We really enjoyed having both of you here. Thank
We
you.
also really enjoyed.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
With the increasing number of working parents, spending quality time is not given any priority. This might affect relationship with the child. Even though you're working, you can make up the lost time over the weekends. Find an activity that both you and your child enjoy, such as going for picnics, playing games in and around the house, cooking, and writing something about your favorite things. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of the show, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please email us at parenting@bbs.pt. Thank you, and bye-bye.
rangi misena la kachi beru lerim kachi sumchina chama toru tiseda tigomi tsantsara in tiseda tisuni tenlo rangi laba chuse kholore gopdi kanyawa kelche di beule pise lebekha zonam ja chichi zamling gyakab leshichi na tarchap joyi mi titan semi chuse kholochu du gyakab nale nanden bedi bi Disuji gongche nildam jibjangap chile gochukdi tongta kechinga simge panabe yeble rara sose yombabda tindi jicho chobe yise shuni jiba chembachin timpu thomgi bulu chuse kholoka shenle thandi dumda chi thomdi dekhoja sa ho chembachin lamgi talu kelwang dingchim yo tholo yise shuni
喂，俺那妹说说喂，俺一妹说。俺都没说的喂。